What's going on, guys? We are live with some Phantasy Star Online. It is quite lonely in the lobby at the moment. Apparently, people are still connecting. Looks like Sonic is about to join. And D12 as well, I think. But hello to everyone in the chat. D12, Sonic, and Gen 6 Gamer. Should be getting a game started very shortly here. Just need some players, that's all. I mean, I can play solo, but that's no fun. Although, to be honest, I do like playing this game offline solo. Although I haven't done it for quite a while. But there's something very relaxing about playing it offline. Just very calm and relaxing. And here's Sonic. What's going on, Sonic? Feeling speedy today? Hello, Star Punch. So, I'm not sure what we're going to do today. We'll probably start off with the regular forest warm-up. And maybe move on to some Christmas catastrophe a bit later. You can join if another person is needed. Well, we need 2 more people. Well, technically we don't need 2 more people, but it would be nice. But I think we'll just go into a game. Although, I should probably wait, because I don't know what level people are at. So I don't know what difficulty to set it at. I know Dingo is absent today. He said he would not be joining. So we don't have our booster, unfortunately. The official booster. A Blue Christmas without Bomberman. I know, everyone wants Bomberman. See, Sonic and Bomberman are very closely related. Actually, no, they aren't. No, because I was thinking Bomberman was called the Blue Bomber, but that would be Mega Man. So never mind. Scratch that. I was gonna say Blue Bomber and Blue Blur, but whatever. That joke is gone now. Getting my character nicknames mixed up. Alright, well, I'm just gonna start a game. If anyone else wants to join and they can't join because they're too low a level, just let me know. Ooh, we have a new subscriber, John Corbett. Thank you for the sub. Alright, we're gonna set it at very hard for now. It's kind of in the middle there. As middle can be, anyway. Because you have hard and very hard, which are in the middle of ultimate and normal, so you can't be right in the middle. Hey, Dingo has popped into the chat to say hi. We will have fun, Dingo. Not quite as fun as we would have if you were here, but we'll try. Hello, Jefferson. Alright, we're just gonna jump into the forest. After we take a second to absorb the Christmas music. Gotta love it, so festive. Oh, we have a new player joining, Sally. I don't know if is that D12? Is that you? I think it is. I think I remember from last time. Alright, head into the forest. Okay, so Sally is D12. Confirmed. There we go. Had to adjust my headphones. For some reason, the headphone port on my speakers is a bit finicky. You have to play around with it. I only had one ear. Mono sound. But it's all good now. Alright, let's go kill some baddies. Oh, hey, Bob. Oh, you're gonna join. Cool. So we have our fourth. Excellent. Bob is here to save the day. Bobby's coming. Yep. Good old Bobby. BK Bobby. Did you get your BK yet, Bob? Of course you did, because that's how Bob is energized. He's powered by BK. Much like the Energizer Bunny is powered by Energizer batteries, Bob is powered by Whoppers. Hello, Razor. I love this game. Sadly, my old Dreamcast died, and when I replaced it, my old saves didn't work on it anymore. Just clear the flash memory on your Dreamcast, then you'll be able to use them again. If you try and use your character on a Dreamcast that has another serial number and key associated with it, it won't boot the save files, or won't load them. You just have to clear your internal memory. You can do that with web browser 1.0, I believe. There's a certain button combination you gotta press when you start it up, and I forget what that is. You might have to look that up. I did, but for some reason the save just says reload. Well, I don't think you did it right then. It should. There shouldn't be any reason why it wouldn't load, other than having the wrong serial and key in the internal memory, which is fixed by clearing it. It's actually nothing to do with the BIOS. The internal memory of the Dreamcast is a completely separate thing from the BIOS chip. It's where the date and time and serial number and the connection settings are all stored. Oh, the other thing is, too, you gotta make sure that the serial number and key that you put in after you clear the memory is the same serial number and key that you use to create the characters, otherwise it's not gonna load. That's the other thing to watch out for. I do have a Sega Swirl video up on the channel. You can't really make videos of it. I mean, I kind of cobbled together a video of it, but it's not played in real time, so you can't really live stream it or record it. No, unfortunately there's no way of telling what serial and key that you used for the PSO character is. And everything in the PSO save file is all encrypted. Scrambled. So that's pretty much useless. I want a Sega Swirl plush. The game's creator, Scott Hawkins, he'd like to re-release the game on modern platforms, but as he has not had the opportunity to do so yet. There was a Sega Swirl sequel, Sega Swirl 2. It was released on, I forget what the name of it was. It was a game service a long time ago for PCs, and it was exclusive to that. It was never released anywhere else. Basically just a nicer looking Sega Swirl. Game Tap, that's what it was. Yeah, so there's no actual way to play it anymore, unfortunately. Sega Swirl PS5. I'd like a Switch version. It'd actually be a perfect fit for the Sega Ages collection. Hello, Nikos and Jedi Knight. Glad you're enjoying the channel. I am playing on the broadband adapter at the moment. I have both DreamPie and a broadband adapter. Typically I'll use the broadband adapter for PSO. Only because on my hard drive modded Dreamcast, using the modem with PSO is bugged out for some reason. It works fine, but it takes about a minute or more for people to join a game. It's nothing to do with the connection speed. It's a bug of some sort. Something to do with Dreamshell. There are a couple bugs with Dreamshell and PSO. The other one is that I can't heal, revive, or use any sort of tech on other players, which is unfortunate. So I'm pretty much all for myself. But that's fine, as long as there are other players on the team that are able to do all that stuff, do the support stuff, then it's good. No, there's no lag. Yeah, there's no lag really playing DreamPie, or playing with DreamPie or the broadband adapter. Both work really well. I mean, it's kind of hard to it's kind of hard to say that because technically there can be lag if someone has a bad connection, just like any game, modern game, old game, dial-up, broadband. there's always a possibility of someone having a bad connection, so yeah, there can be lag. Typically, most people have good connections, though, so it's all good. No, not all Dreamcast games are online. There are 22 online games right now. If you look in the list on Dreamcast Live, there's a link in the video description. Go to the games page. You can see which games are online and which ones are offline. Each game has to be revived. Servers have to be reverse engineered. It's not an all-in-one or all-encompassing solution that brings every game back online. It doesn't work like that. Every game has its own server software that needs to be created again, since all of that is lost now. More games are being revived, so hopefully one day we'll have all of them. This is version 2, yes. I'm missing areas here. Need to kill everything. Quake 3 is online, Unreal Tournament is not. I would like it to be the opposite way around. Personally, I prefer Unreal Tournament over Quake 3 Arena. But Quake 3 Arena has been online consistently throughout the years. I don't think it was ever offline, because you can host servers with the PC version of the game. Same with PSO, pretty much. It was not offline very long, if at all. So yeah, pretty much Quake 3 and Phantasy Star Online have been online since they first went online. About 2 decades ago. Just on different servers now, of course. You can play with burned copies of the game, although there are some bad images of Quake 3 Arena out there that you have to watch out for. They won't connect, and some of them have weird graphical issues, but that has, I mean, that's obviously due to bad images. If you have a good burn of it, or good image of it, it'll work fine. In regards to PSO, it's recommended that you actually buy a genuine copy of the game, because you'll want your own serial number and key. And the reason for that is because you'll be able to access more of the server features and participate in events if you have your own serial number and key. If you're using a shared one that you found online, you won't be able to do any of that. You can still play online, but you'll miss out on some features and some events. Also, if you're using a shared serial number and key, I believe if you try and go online at the same time as someone else using that same serial number and key, you won't be able to connect. That's the other downfall to it. So yeah, you definitely want your own serial number and key. Perfect. Another dead dragon. £30 and £50 for PSO? I don't think so. Well, I mean, I don't know how much the PAL copies are, but US copies are still pretty cheap. You can get a sealed copy for less than that. I think I've seen sealed copies for $20. And if you just want a used copy, probably around 10 to 15. They're pretty cheap. You just gotta make sure it's complete and has the serial number and key, which is printed on a little label behind the disc in the case. Don't need that. Don't need that. I don't need that. Don't really need that, I don't think. Although, I should probably keep it just in case. Might need it. Resist light is good for fouls. I don't need it up to very hard difficulty, but if I ever fight fouls on ultimate, one of these days in the very distant future, I might need that. Should put it in the bank. Save some room in my inventory. Alright, do we want to head over to Altamira and do the Christmas Catastrophe quest? We'll save Christmas again. You can never save Christmas too many times. I'm still not sure if the quest is on Asalia. I know it's on Altamira, but I don't know about Asalia. There would be no point in playing PSO online using an emulator. Just play the PC version. You can play with Dreamcast players, so... Alright, well I'm gonna head over to Altamira, because I'm assuming we're gonna go over and do that quest now. Even though Sonic is staring at the lady behind the counter over there. I'm sure he'll come along eventually. Alright, I'm gonna put a password on this just because I don't want random people on the ship joining. It's 1234. There is a shop on Dreamcast Live you can buy a Dream Pie kit from, which includes everything you need. Again, link is in the description. Getting my jogging and my exercise for the day. Password was 1234. It's a really hard password to crack. I wouldn't recommend buying a broadband adapter unless you only want to play PSO, and even then, it's more expensive than Dream Pie. Because the broadband adapter only allows you to play 4 games, whereas with Dream Pie you can play 22 different games. Not many games supported the broadband adapter. You only play PSO. Unfortunately, there are a lot of people like you. Come on, branch out. Play some other things. Variety is the spice of life. So many great online games you can play. Alien Front Online, Worms World Party, Pod Speed Zone, Monaco Online, and more to come. Maximum Pool, PBA Tour Bowling, which I actually believe is an underrated game. It's a very fun casual game to play. Alright, we're still waiting for D12 to join. hopefully figured out the password. Feel free if you want, Sonic. Give him a nudge. He should be watching the stream, though. You just asked what the password was. Stupid Invaders. Yeah, I did a full playthrough of that on the channel. I wasn't a big fan of it, to be honest. I played a lot of point-and-click adventure games, and that one was okay. I'm a bigger fan of the Monkey Island series. Oh, we have a fourth player now. Hervo has joined. Had to refresh and don't know what the password is. Oh, sorry, D12. Alright, everyone to the counter. Let us save Christmas yet again. Alright. Under event, Christmas catastrophe. Yes, we are playing on the Silverant server. Although technically Silverant isn't a server, it's a server... It's server software. There are 4 different servers. There's Altamira, Vega, Asalia, and Pamacosta. We are currently on Altamira. And Silverant is also the master server. So it lists all the actual game servers. Typically we'll play on the Vega server, as that's the Dreamcast Talk server. Of course, ships are the term for server in PSO. The various ships. Oh, going the wrong way. That's the entrance. I don't know how many hours I have on this character because I lost this character a couple times and had to restore him. And while I was able to restore the character, I lost the hours. That's not one of the things that the server cloud backup actually saves. So currently I think it's at, I don't know, 50 hours or something like that. But I have realistically close to probably 500 hours, if I had to guesstimate. Alright, where's the UFO? Must destroy UFO. Around here somewhere. Okay, that's weird. We have no way of killing the zombie robots. This is really weird. Is it bugged out? Is the quest broken? Or maybe they do eventually die? Oh, they do, okay. It's unusual. You usually have to kill the hovering UFO thing to destroy them. But there is none this time. Well, that's different. There will never be a Dreamcast 2. Mainly because Sega would never call it Dreamcast 2. They have never used a number in their naming schemes. I just died. Sega is always very creative with their console naming. Unlike the current generation of consoles. Microsoft just likes to add X's and 1's to their console names. Xbox One X, X Series X, Triple X, Excellent Edition. And, you know, Sony, they just add a number. PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. PlayStation 592 at some point, I'm sure. Oh, I am armed. I am armed, Bob. I forgot for a second to re-equip my weapon, but I'm good now. Speaking of Sony, I love my Vita. I have a PlayStation Vita. Very good handheld. I'm not as big of a fan of the Vita as I am of the PSP. PSP had such a good library of games. I just recently started collecting for the PSP again. I sold my PSP originally when I bought a PlayStation Vita, on the assumption and in the promise by Sony that they would bring every PSP game to the PlayStation Vita via the PlayStation Store. And they never did that. Not even close. Oh, I'm sure you can if you hack it. I don't want to hack it though. I have a PSP again, so I'm happy. Oh, I'm sure it's simple enough to hack the Vita. I just have no interest in doing it. I'll just play my PSP games on my PSP. I'm kind of nostalgic for the PSP, to be honest. I really missed it after I sold it. And as I said, I'm currently enjoying collecting games for it. PSP also has my favorite game cases of all time. I love the way they look. They're like tiny little DVD cases. I've actually only ever played one PS4 game online. That is Rec Room for PSVR. The only reason I did that was because I was playing it with my nephew, and I have a PC VR headset as well as the PlayStation VR, and we were playing the game together in the same house. So that was pretty cool. And the only reason I could actually play that without PlayStation Plus is because you don't need PlayStation Plus for it, which I do not subscribe to anymore. I used to with the PlayStation 3. But, strangely enough, I unsubscribed from PlayStation Plus because it gave me too many free games. I know it's a weird reason, but I just couldn't play them all. I had too many other games to play. Games that were not on the PlayStation 3. So I felt obligated to play all of the games that I got for free on PlayStation Plus. And it took up all my time. And I wanted free time to play other games. So yeah, that's why I don't have PlayStation Plus anymore. Need to release the new Choo-Choo Rocket on something other than Apple's proprietary service. That would be nice. I'm sure they will do it at some point. Online on the PS3 was hot garbage. I thought it worked fine. You know, I don't really play that many modern games online. The one game I did play online with PlayStation 3, and actually still do, is Warhawk. I absolutely love that game. Used to play it daily, and I've been playing a lot of it lately with the Warhawk Reborn application for Android. Download it onto your phone, run it, and you can play Warhawk online again, which is awesome. But yeah, it always worked really well online. Never had any problems. Dream Pie kits go out of stock a lot. The standard one is out of stock a lot because it has the original Pi Model 1, or Pi 1 Model B, which is hard to find these days, for a decent price anyway. For some reason, a lot of sellers that are selling them for the same price as the Raspberry Pi 3, which makes no sense whatsoever. I mean, it's not like an antique that goes up in price. It's not valuable. But, yeah, when I do find them, I put them in stock. But, for the most part, the Raspberry Pi 3 kits are in stock all the time. Because they're still being made. Or the Raspberry Pi 3 is. And we gotta remember to actually go to the consoles in this quest. I'm just killing enemies, but we gotta keep an eye out for the consoles. We need to find the pieces of Santa's list. Of course, we can always go back afterwards. No big deal. Where is Shu today? Good question. I don't know, he's been absent the last few weeks on PSO. He has things to do. Bob is Shoe 2.0. Stop coming back alive again. Stupid robot. Ooh, die grinder. Take that. Did he get my wacky Japanese Dreamcast games back online? What wacky games would that be? It's too bad Wacky Races is not online. I love that game. Best kart racer on the Dreamcast. Used to love the cartoon, so that's part of the reason why I like the game. Childhood memories. Dick Dastardly and Penelope Pitstop. And Muttley, yes, of course. Oh, you mean the new Xbox Series X, 1X, Triple X, Series X, X1, X? Oh, Microsoft and their naming schemes. I'm not an Xbox guy, so... I like the original Xbox. That's about it, though. See, Microsoft should have hired Capcom to name their consoles. Even naming it the Xbox One X Hyper Ultimate Edition would have been better. Hyper Ultimate Edition 2. Extreme Edition. New Xbox is a straight-up PC. Well, technically, all current generation consoles are. Well, except for the Switch. The PS4 and the Xbox One are both PC hardware. They're x86. So yes, they are PCs. Which is kind of a good thing, because it makes it easy to port PC games. And easy to upgrade as well. Easy for backwards compatibility when they release new consoles. Previously, they changed their architecture pretty much every generation. So porting games from one generation to another was a big chore. So now everything is PC-based. It'll be easy to implement backwards compatibility into consoles now. Well, I get the whole reasoning behind calling it the Xbox One. Basically, they wanted it to be one device that does everything. Like the ring in Lord of the Rings, the one ring to rule them all. It's the one console to do everything, apparently. So it was to be your entertainment system, your gaming console, and I believe they had some sort of DVR features built into it so you could record TV. I don't know if anyone actually uses that, but it was a thing. Or still is a thing, I guess. I don't own one, so... But yeah, it's kind of a stupid name. A lot of friends that use that feature. What, the DVR? Well, I mean, I suppose I don't have normal TV, so nor do I have an Xbox One. I have YouTube TV at the moment. I had Hulu Live before that, and they just went up in price, so I canceled that. I have YouTube TV, and I had originally PlayStation Vue, which was actually a really good TV service, or streaming TV service. But I've gotten so used to cloud DVRs now. It's really nice because you can have your recordings anywhere you go. Unfortunately, PlayStation Vue is now discontinued. Well, it will be in January. Which is a shame. It was a good service. It's great until they got rid of Comedy Central. I watched Comedy Central, so that didn't bother me, but they did get rid of TV Land and Spike TV, which was all part of the Viacom channels. And Nick at Night as well had some good shows on it. But Viacom doesn't want to negotiate with anyone. Alright, we got part 4 of Santa's List, which means we missed a whole bunch of them. We're gonna have to go back. There should be 3 of them here. Wait, where are we going here? Oh, is that portal going back to... Okay, I'm confused. Wait, this goes to... Wait, that goes back to Pioneer 2. Oh. Can we not go back from here? Well, we might be screwed. Yeah, so we teleported into this room. So I don't know if we can go back out. Well, that sucks. Okay, so... Well, you don't want to come here, Bob. We're stuck here. So maybe we can go back to the first part through here, or from Pioneer 2. Okay, we can go back to Mine 1 from here. That works. So we gotta find the other terminals, which we passed. Oh, jeez. We're gonna need some help over here. Although we can probably just teleport back. Unless Sonic wants to revive me. Sonic apparently had a escape doll. I hate those traps. They're a one-hit kill. They're so annoying. We are in mine 1, Bob. Just watch for the traps. Don't mind me. I'll just wait here. I'm comfortable. I'll just take a nap. Mines in the mines, yes. Well, not technically mines, more like turrets, I'd say. Either way, just as deadly. There you go, Sonic. You show him. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, let's go find those terminals. Is there one in here? No. Nothing. You are the boss, Sonic. Alright, I think we came in that door, right? Usually the terminals are in small rooms by themselves. Like this one, except not this one. But there should be 3 of them, which means we missed 2. Nothing up there. Well, wait, part 4 of the list was in the second mine, wasn't it? Which means maybe we missed all 3 of them here? I don't know. We're kind of failing at this quest at the moment. But we will save Christmas. Oh, here's one of them. I found one. So this is... Oh, what'd that say? I don't know what that said. I assume part 3. Oh, that was part 1? Okay, so I have part 1 and part 4, which means I need part 2 and 3. And I believe all of us need to get all parts of the list, or else we can't finish the quest. Alright, there's a locked door here. Don't know where that goes. But it looks like we can get to the other side from over here. Oh, jeez. These things again. Well, at least these aren't one-hit kills. So many of them, though. Okay, that opens that door. Oh, here's another one. So I have part 1, part 4, and part 2, so I need part 3. Back this way. Yeah, same, so we need part 3. Oop, more enemies. We missed enemies too. We're missing everything. This is one of those movies where we eventually save Christmas, but there's a comedy of errors before we do. Yes, Christmas will be saved. Eventually. We'll get around to it. Ah, we found the final part. Sweet. Part 3. Got them out of order, but whatever. Alright. So everyone should have all 4 parts now, I assume. Which means we can just head back. And, yeah, we can telepipe. And we'll turn in the quest to the elf. He'll be very happy. We didn't get the secret this time either. We didn't get it last time because I think we did it in the wrong order. We were supposed to get the secret first, or go to the secret area first and get whatever you get for that, and then finish the quest, but this time... this time we didn't do that either, so... Alright, I'll take power. I'm gonna take power every time. That's all I want is power. Power. More power. Sweet. Alright, Christmas is saved yet again. So we can save Christmas one more time next week. So I guess we'll finish things off, do some towards the future. That's what we want to do. Do we want to do some ultimate? We could do ultimate forest. I know we always finish with TTF most of the time. We can mix it up a bit with ultimate forest though. If Sonic wants to do TTF. That's fine, we can do TTF. I'm good with anything. Alright. Oh, Ervo's gotta go. Alright, see ya, Ervo. Thanks for helping us save Christmas. Alright, very hard. Oh, I should use my power material. Wait, two of them. Yeah, I think that the elf gives you 2 of them, which is cool. Oh, I have another one too. Man, I'm so powerful now. But as Uncle Ben would say, with great power comes great responsibility. I like to think I'm responsible. Alright, Bob's gonna go get some quick cash. Gotta head to the ATM. Never know when you might need to bribe a dragon. I don't think Fowls accepts bribes, though. Maybe the dragon, but not Fowls. Well, while we're waiting, let's create a conversation. Let's go with something random. User information. Sonic. Sonic, you are ill-formed. What does that even mean? Sonic is ill-formed. It must be talking about the original movie Sonic. He was ill-formed. Is it supposed to be ill-informed? I'm fairly certain it said ill-formed. Or maybe I just missed the I, whatever. It's funnier as ill-formed. I do have a keyboard. See? I can use a keyboard. I prefer to use the conversation creator, because it works really well and has everything you could ever possibly want to ask or state. It's all there. You can make any conversation you could possibly want. Alright, let's go, team. Let's get her done. One minute? We have no time for that, Sonic. We have to go. We gotta go fast. Fine, I'll distract him for a while. Fowls gives 2 minutes to our yelling team. No, Fowls has things to do, places to go, people to meet. He's a very busy guy. Just strike up a conversation with one of the boomers. How's it going today? How's the family? How's the wife? Good, good. Happy to hear that. So, any plans for Christmas? Gonna visit your aunt? Good, good. Alright, Sonic's here. We can kill him now. You should always get to know your enemies before you kill them, though. Version 2, you can eat all the materials you want. There's no limit. There is a limit. Because at some point, I tried to eat a material, and it told me I couldn't because I was at max level. But that level goes up every time you level up. So whatever limit it has to do with your level. I'm not at the limit yet, apparently, for my level. Oh, a wild dingo has appeared. Hide your babies. Now, this is a casual run dingo. They're just doing a nice relaxing killing trip. A relaxing hunting trip, that's what we're doing. Shh. I'm hunting dragon. It's dragon season. There we go. One dragon successfully hunted. So, who wants to skin the dragon? Bobble skin, I'll gut. Sonic can make the burger patties. Yes, dragon burgers. The best burgers. BK exclusive, yep. That's what their Impossible Whopper is made out of. Didn't you know that? Everyone thinks it's plant-based, but that's all a lie. It's actually dragon meat. Next up, de egg roulette. Good one. See, I think the slimes are probably the only thing in this game I wouldn't want to eat. They don't look all that appetizing, really. Although maybe they taste like Jell-O. You never know. Blueberry Jell-O. Although I don't like Jell-O, so... So, then again, I probably wouldn't like it. Tuna oil. Yeah, that doesn't sound all that appetizing. Last minute Nano Dragon. Takes care of that problem. Derale, here I come. Shoe boss. Shoe keeps missing his favorite boss. Dingo's doing his best shoe impression. Takes care of that. Wowzer. Yep. Dingo is wowed. Yep, get in line, boys. Plenty for everyone. So, random fun fact about the Dreamcast and Dreamcast accessories. There is an accessory out there that I had forgotten all about until the other day, and I was thinking about it. It's the MIDI controller for the Dreamcast. Yes, it actually had a MIDI controller, which is probably the rarest accessory for the Dreamcast. There's some pretty rare accessories for the Dreamcast, but I think that one is by far the rarest, because I think it's going for currently about $500-600 on eBay, and there's about one or two of them. But yeah, just kind of random. I thought of that the other day. I really want one. I do play some piano, so it would be cool to try out. I think there's only one piece of software that works with it. I'm not sure what it's called. But yeah, it's a music making... I don't know if it's a game. More like software, I guess, but... would be cool to try that out. As you might expect, that was only released in Japan. They got all the weird stuff over there. Like the poppin' music controller, the train controller, Densha to go controller. Oh, the Res Trance Vibrator. No, that actually was not released for the Dreamcast. It's released for the PS2. Someone remade it for the Dreamcast. Or they made a version of it, a custom version of it for the Dreamcast, but that was not officially released. Yeah, the person that made that, I think they basically just modified a Rumble Pack. So many explosions. There we go. Probably wouldn't want to eat this boss either. He'd probably be a bit crunchy. And you'd probably break your teeth. You might electrocute yourself as well. So it's probably a safety hazard. So yeah, probably avoid the slimes and avoid that boss if you're looking for something to eat. As far as the PSO menu goes, those are the worst. That actually might be a good video idea at some point. Top 5 tastiest looking food in a Dreamcast game. That'd be something unique. I can pretty much guarantee you no one's done that top 5 yet. Off the top of my head, I can't really think of any actual genuine food in a Dreamcast game outside of Dynamite Cop. And food in that game is typically used as a weapon. So there's rice and a rice cooker. I believe there are ham hocks as well. Maybe some chicken legs. I don't know. I forget exactly, but there's a lot of food in that game. Oh yeah, Shenmue. Shenmue has some food. Ine-san. Ine-san cooks food. I think it's Ine-san, right? That's the mother? Pretty sure it is. Unless I'm getting the names mixed up. It is Ine-san, okay. Thank you for the confirmation, Bob. Yeah, that's true too. He does buy food at several locations, including vending machines. And the, what was it, the tomato convenience store. Was she a maid? I thought it was the mother, or maybe it was... I don't know, could have been maid. I never really thought of it. I was thinking she was either his mother or his aunt. But I could be wrong. Bob is saying mother. See, I should know this stuff. Shenmue is, after all, my favorite game of all time. But apparently I don't know the characters as well as I should. I need to play through Shenmue 1 and 2 soon. So I want to do that before I play through Shenmue 3. I want to play them all in order. I think that will be the best experience. Rather than just playing through Shenmue 3 right now. Because I have not played Shenmue 1 and 2 for years. So I need to refresh myself on them. The whole plot and all that. Uh-oh, Bob's down. Oh, Bob's back up again. You can never keep Bob down for long. Yes. We've done it. Fowls has bit the dust. You've saved Red Ring Rico. Red Ring Rico is just a real troublemaker. She's always getting in trouble. I have to save her almost every week. Good job, team. As usual. You're so generous, Bob. Good old Santa Bob. Bob's so rich. Got a full bank. Hello, Kelly. Alright, let's turn in the quest. 22 minutes and 7 seconds. Death response frequency is 1. I don't even know what that means. Death response frequency. I'm pretty sure it says 1 every time, though. I don't need a weapon. I'm good. I saved Regal from ultimate destruction, and that's the only thanks I need. Alright. So that is going to be it for the stream for today, guys. So we saved Christmas, yet again. And we'll do it one more time next week. But so far, Christmas is looking pretty good. But I'll be back tomorrow for Internet Game Pack, which is the Game Night UK game. definitely want to stream some of that. And also on Monday, we're gonna hopefully finish up Record of Lotus War. All I have left is the final boss battle. We'll see how difficult that is. I'd be kind of surprised if I was able to defeat the boss in one go. But you never know, maybe I'll get lucky. But anyway guys, thanks for hanging out, thanks for watching, thanks for playing, and I'll see you next time.